$1,200 monthly checks for everyone, and this one including people receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, RRB, people on low income, fixed income, no income. Today in this video, I have got all the important details, what you need to know regarding the eligibility, how you can get this money. As always, I have got all the list of the programs right over here, all the eligibility and all that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And today in this video, I'll bring you all the details on some of the exciting news that some lawmakers and Congress is working on to pass a new program that would send out up to $1,200 monthly checks to virtually everybody. Now, you know what guys, this program would be funded by the federal government, and this would be nice way to help out and assist with the current economic and social issues. Now guys, before we get into all the important details, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe to our channel. How to guys, turn on all the bell notification, make sure to hit that like, share this video, and without further ado, let's jump right into all the details. Alright guys, so here is the plan. Now they are suggesting that IRS or United States government should send out this monthly payment of $1,200 for basically everybody nationwide, and it should be ongoing as long as government feels it's needed. So well, what does this mean for you, your benefits? Well, first off, this could mean a huge increase in your monthly income depending on your income levels. These payments could be enough to cover your basic needs such as rent, food, and utilities, and on top of that, the extra money could be used to pay off your debt and save for the retirement, or to put this forward, something else that you may desire. And furthermore, this could be a great way to help people who are struggling financially due to economic downturn caused by pandemic. With the extra money, people could pay their bills, put food on table, and make sure that their families' needs are taken care of. Now with this plan, it's still possible that government may only send out the payments for a short period of time, or the amount itself may be changed. So it's very important to stay informed about all these developments, all the latest updates, and the impact on your finances. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the plan could have huge impact on American household. Like I said, the plan is to start sending out ongoing monthly payments to adults in the United States who earn, speaking of adults, individual earning $75,000 or less will be eligible, or somebody earning $100,000 or less for married couples would be eligible. That means each adult would receive $1,200 per month, and additional up to $600 going all the way up to 3 dependents. Now over the last couple of years, hundreds of pilot programs have been implemented across the country. We have seen these programs quite effective. Those programs are helping those people who are in need, and you know what guys, we are already starting to see some positive effects of these important programs. Although you know what, even though some people may not even realize, it's important to keep eye on these important programs as they continue to be implemented across the country. We need to make sure they are effective and they are helping those who are intended to help. Now I'm pretty sure that many of you heard about ongoing monthly check programs that have been become more popular over the last few years. In fact, some of the states, actually multiple states, have these programs currently running in place. For example, let's say California is one of the states which has most of this program, up to 10 to 12 programs within a single state alone in California. But it's not just California, other states, cities, counties, and other locations all across the United States, which I'm showing you right now. You know what guys, they are already in the process of setting up their own UBI programs, and as per the latest reports, all these programs are very highly effective, and they have been shown the change in livelihood of beneficiaries. Even though it may seem like a common sense, it's still important to have this data backup. And you know what guys, as a result of this, lawmakers wanted to set up hundreds of these pilot programs, or you'd say a tiny little programs, all across the country in last 2 years. The numbers of ongoing monthly checks has quadrupled, and it's still growing rapidly. And definitely this is some exciting time for those who are in the need for financial assistance, and we have seen some positive impact of these important programs. So let's keep eye on to the progress and make sure these programs continue to be successful. Now you know what guys, you may have heard about hundreds of these programs set it up across the country. Now what you may not know is that the impressive number of these programs have already been put in place over the last 2.5 years. But you know what, what's good about all of this work, if we don't know if people who actually receive the money checks are benefiting from them? And well guys, definitely the answer is yes. Reports from the last several months confirm that people who receive these checks are using them to buy food, move to the better housing, get better transportation, and even necessarily spending on healthcare, dental care, and many of such essential stuff. Now for those of us with a steady income, it's hard to imagine imagine how someone would go without something like a basic as a healthcare management. But for those with limited income, it's often not feasible to spend hundreds of dollars on just for their healthcare alone, let alone pay for those additional healthcare procedures. And that's the important reason, guys. These monthly checks are making a huge difference in the lives of those who receive them, and they are helping people, and people are becoming financially more secure as they are giving people access to things that they need. And honestly, I'm so proud of the progress that the programs have been making so far. And you know what, guys, most of this low income fixed income individuals, many people actually don't have the insurance coverage to cover them. And as for the latest report, this report is showing that by providing these ongoing monthly checks, the healthcare of those enrolled program beneficiaries is improving significantly. Lawmakers have put together evidence from these important programs over several years to make sure that they have got all the details they need to distribute this nationwide checks. And it's not like a free handout. This money is earned. Basically, this will be distributed in a way that will help out those in need. And that's why it's the greatest opportunity for those in need. And you know what, guys, as per the current situation in the economy, the labor participation rate has been dropped to 62%. People between ages of 16 to 65 are working, and the number is only getting lower and lower. But you know what, guys, there is tons of important details regarding these important UBI checks, UBI programs. I will keep you up to date on all the latest details, all the important programs. Multiple states have these programs currently running in place. California is one of the example where actually 10 to 12 programs are running in a single state alone. But not just California, but other states, cities and counties and other locations across the United States. All of these locations are in the process of setting up their own program, and reports are showing that these programs are very highly effective, changing the livelihood of people and the beneficiaries. Even though it may seem like a common sense that these programs will be beneficial, but for government it's very important to back up all those evidence with data and whether these programs are running properly or not. And that is exactly the reason why they are running these small little programs in the different regions in the United States. These are basically to test out whether these programs are effective or not and what they can do in order to increase the effectiveness of this UPI program. And you know what, guys, they have been checking out through these small tiny little programs across the country in the last 2 years, and the numbers of ongoing checks has been quadrupled and still growing rapidly, as you can see. Honestly, this is an exciting time for those in need for financial assistance. You know what, these programs can have a lot of help for those in need. Now, if you want to check out the UBI program which is currently running in your particular state, then you can simply do a Google search your particular state name and then search for UBI. Then you can find all the latest details, all the information, where you can find where you can enroll, what the documentation is required, what you need to prove, what is the eligibility criteria, and all sorts of stuff, guys. I'm showing you some of the states right over here because you know what, if I scroll through the entire list, this video will be very long. Now, one thing you should remember though, it's not a free money. This is not a free handout. It's not a freebie. Okay, this is a money that is earned, but it is going to be distributed in a way that is going to help out a lot of people in the United States which are enrolled in these programs. So this is what going on right over here, guys. I just wanted to let you know all the latest details, what's really going on with this UBI programs. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Till then, make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel. How to, guys, turn on all the bell notifications so you'll never miss new updates. And this is Kedar from How to, guys. See you in the next video.